you're eating, let's just arbitrarily say he's eating 3,000 calories a day. And that's them talking about Jeff Seid. Hey, I just had called to find out how to say Jeff Seid instead of Jeff Seid.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Steve, is it Jeff Seid? It's pronounced Seid.
Seid.
Okay. His name is Jeff Seid.
Sorry. Coach Greg, and today I'm going over Jeff Seid's latest bulk. Should he be bulking? Why is he bulking? What do I think about bulking? You probably already know. But I'm going to get into details on Jeff Seid and everything about Jeff Seid and why is he doing it all wrong? Or is he? Is he doing it all right? Well, let's find out. Okay, so Jeff Seid is one of the guys with the most incredible build you will ever see. He looks freaking amazing. He's extremely good looking squared. That's like a lot if you're good at math. He's almost always shredded. I mean, you picture after picture after picture, you see this amazing lean shredded abs dude year round. Then all of a sudden, the world changes and you can't go around to gyms and you can't have as much fun. And so what's the point of being so shredded? So he decides to bulk. Is there anything wrong with that? No. In this case, it's Jeff Seid. He can bulk if he wants to bulk. Am I against bulking in the traditional way that people define it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Does Jeff Seid look like he's out of shape? Does he look sloppy to you? Does he look like what he's doing is ruining his physique? Or does he still look extremely good looking and still look amazing? He still looks better than 99 point whatever percent of the world. So you ask 99% of people and they'll see Jeff Seid current status bulked. And if they trade physiques with him, the answer is yes, of course I will. So when you say, oh, Jeff Seid is bulking, I'm bulking too because Jeff Seid is trying to put on a lot of muscle, so he's bulking. That is not the way to bulk. Jeff Seid is Jeff Seid. You, whatever you are not Jeff Seid or Jeff Seid. I called staff members to find out how to pronounce his name and they never answered the freaking phone. Stressful. I called 2 people twice. No answer. So Jeff Seid, Jeff Seid, I don't know what it is. Whatever. So what exactly is Jeff Seid doing? Well, here it is. It's presented on Instagram. 6 weeks into the bulk, filling out nicely. Abs are starting to fade, holding some water. Stuffing my face every 90 minutes, drinking multiple mass gainer shakes for around 6,000 calories a day. No one said this shit was easy. So he's 6 weeks into the bulk and he's filling out nicely. Okay? And I tend to agree. I watched him and I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, check this. Jeff Seid found a message in a bottle and he's walking on the beach and stuff. And I'm like, oh, he looks a bit thicker than usual, you know, but he's still pretty lean. He still looks good, but he's not as shredded as he always is. And he shouldn't need to be. It's not easy being peeled 365 days a year. Okay? I don't encourage you to be shredded all the time. I encourage you to choose a weight that's healthy for you that you can maintain and maintain from there. That's what I say. I don't say you have to be freaking shredded like Jeff Seid. Have you seen some of his pictures? The guy's peeled. He's like 6-7% body fat. You can't maintain that all the time. A few weird outlier freaks from Krypton, they can do it. Not us normal folk. I can't do it. I'm 9%. I can't maintain that. It's hard enough to maintain 9%, and I'm bike riding and eating from an anabolic cookbook with all the freaking best recipes in the world to eat the best diet to lose weight, and even me, 9% is not easy. Okay? So if it's not easy for me, it's not easy for people to be 6 or 7% year round. So yeah, his abs are starting to fade. They're not shredded, rock hard, crazy. He's not sub 10% anymore. He's still lean. He's still got the cool little bicep vein. He's still got obliques, and he certainly looks great. And trust me, a lot of that is water weight. You might think he's getting a lot fatter. It's a lot of water glycogen from eating, force feeding all those calories. You're going to spill over and have a lot of water retention. If you had a photo shoot in 3 days and cut out the carbs, went keto for a couple days, he'd lose 10 pounds and look way leaner. So don't overestimate how fat this guy is. His body fat is still under 15%. He's still leaner than most people who I coach and most people that I recommend their body fat to be at 15% in the off season. He's still leaner than most people's off season. So don't say, oh, Jeff Seid's doing this and he's bulked up, so bulking's the way to go. Because he isn't really bulked up. He's just more normalized, which is still amazing. So here's where I don't agree. His stuffing his face every 90 minutes. You don't need to stuff yourself every 90 minutes. You don't need to eat every 90 minutes to bulk. You just don't. There's no benefit to eating every 90 minutes versus eating every 2 hours versus eating every 3 hours. So instead of eating every 90 minutes, he could be eating every 3 hours and get just as much gains. Just as much. Zero benefit from eating every 90 minutes versus every 3 hours. So it's simply something he's choosing to do. It's not like he needs to do it to put on muscle. It's not benefiting him. He just decided, I feel like it. He's like at home. He's not out in public. No one's seeing him. I'm going to try something different. I'm bored of being shredded. You know you can actually get bored of looking amazing all the time? You really can. Some girls look amazing, have the perfect dark hair. Oh, wow, she looks so amazing. Then they dye it purple or red or white or yellow, whatever. They dye it all these colors and they already looked amazing. They're bored. You can get bored. You can get bored of being peeled and shredded. I don't want to look shredded no more. I've been shredded for 5 years. I want to get rounder. I want to be in bear mode. Yeah, let's bear it up. You do. You might want to power lift for a while. You want to go up a weight class. You just feel like being bigger, being different. The same is boring. Maybe you've been riding a bike for 17 years. You're like, I want to try swimming now. It's allowed. So Jeff got bored of being shredded and he's bulking. So he's eating 6,000 calories a day. Does he need 6,000 calories? No. Does eating 6,000 calories add more muscle than 5,000? No, and no.
It's pronounced Seid.
Seid.
Okay. His name is Jeff Seid.
Jeff Seid. There you go. See, when they answer the phone, how much beneficial that is? I said I gotta hire you some freaking phone receptionists so that I can get through when I'm making videos. So apparently, I just got off the phone and there was adult time that took place. That's why they didn't answer the phone. They didn't answer Coach Greg's calls, multiple calls. What exactly is adult time? It must be cooking, cleaning, washing, making the bed, grocery shopping. What else could it be? Mowing the lawn? Folding clothes, maybe? What else? Teaching your kids right now because they're not in school? Chores, errands? What could it be? What do you think it could be? Couldn't be sexy time, could it? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was sexy time. Call it sexy time, not adult time. Adult time sucks. You'd rather do kids' time. I don't want to do adult stuff. I want to do non-adult stuff. Adult stuff sucks. When I think of adult stuff, it's like taxes, work, chores, cleaning. Whoa, who wants to do that? Sexy time is what we want to do. He said, no one said this shit was going to be easy. Except for me. I said it's going to be easy. Oh, it's not going to be easy to go from being 6 or 7% to 12 to 15%. Oh, it's going to be so hard. What a challenge. Oh my goodness. I now have to eat peanut butter in my protein shakes. I need an extra cup of rice. I need to put more oil on my dressing. I need to put more oil on my salad. I need to choose more high-calorie dense foods. I'm going to eat peas and corn instead of spinach now. It's so easy to eat chocolate cake with ice cream for dessert, isn't it? Oh, man, that's so hard. Oh, poor Jeff. It's so hard. It's probably harder than training for a triathlon or an Ironman. Probably harder than climbing Mount Everest. I mean, geez, all they do is climb for like 2 weeks in the cold. That's easy, right? Compared to bulking? Oh, it's so hard. Man, it is ever hard. I just feel so saddened. I'm so Don't you just feel for those people who are bulking and they're eating all those extra calories? Oh man, life's rough. Eat a little bit more food, more calorie-dense food. If you can't actually get into calories, you're in that 5% or 1% of people that find it hard to get fat. Yeah, you 1% of you out there that find it hard to gain fat. Most of us, including me, don't find that very difficult. If you want to become morbidly obese and become way fatter than your genetic set point, then sure, it's not easy. It's not fun for your body to get massively fat. Does Jeff look massively fat with his freaking six-pack and God-given genetics? No, he looks freaking amazing. So I don't feel any kind of sadness for his severe suffering that he's doing to get in 6,000 unnecessary calories a day. I don't feel bad for him. No, I don't. And why doesn't he just eat 5,000? Was the 6 really necessary? Frankly, he's full of poop. He's not actually eating 6,000 calories. He's probably exaggerating. It sounds cool on bulk. I'm eating 6,000 calories. You get more comments. You get more views. You get whatever. I don't know what his maintenance calories was before, but there's no way he needs 6,000 calories. He's not the freaking mountain. He's not Eddie Hall. He's not training for a strongman competition trying to weigh 400 pounds. He says, if you don't love me when I'm bulking, you don't deserve me when I'm shredded. I like that a lot, because look here. You should not need to look a certain way to be respected by other people. You should not require to maintain this look in the off season to get respect from other people. And if people only love you or like you or look at you because of your body at a certain percentage, and then you gain some weight and they all hate you, is that a real friend? No. If only people are around you when you're dieting, when you're shredded, and they don't want to have anything to do with you when you're at 12% body fat or heavier, that's just incredibly stupid. That should never happen. Just like a reverse Adele. It's like a reverse Adele. She loses 100 pounds and then people are judging her and saying, oh, we liked you better when you were fat. You need to love people fat, thin, big, muscles, off-season, pre-contest. That's not gonna matter. It doesn't matter what friggin' body fat percentage you are. It's not a percent competition. Your body is just your exterior. It's what's on the inside that actually counts. That what really counts, what really matters. So if you don't like Jeff Seid because he's bulking, then that's just stupid. It is. Just because I'm against bulking doesn't mean I dislike you as a person for doing it. I just think you're a moron. You see the difference? You see, it's like you as a person are still a good person. You just don't know better. You're just doing the wrong thing. So don't judge somebody based on if they're bulking or ripped or dieting, just based on the person. So Jeff Seid wrote in a post, and I agree with this 1,000,000,000%, no, 100%, because that's mathematically impossible. Bulk responsibly, he says. A week ago, he posted this. Bulk responsibly. And guess what? He's standing there with his blue shorts, freaking shredded. Look at the picture. He's standing there shredded. Bulk responsibly. That makes sense. So he's going from shredded to less shredded. Bulking responsibly. I do not see any photo of Jeff Seid looking out of shape, looking like he did some kind of crazy 6,000 calorie bulk, which he says he's doing. So if he is in fact eating 6,000 calories, he's burning it off, most of it, because he does not look like he's really out of shape and fat. Okay? So his advice, bulk responsibly, I'm using that advice, and I'm going to give it to you. Bulk responsibly. So if you use the word bulk, change it to I'm going to gain a little bit of body fat, but still be healthy. I'm going to eat a bit more calories than usual because I don't want to be this shredded all the time. I'm going to move up into a more sustainable body fat percentage for the time being, and I'm going to hope to add a bit of muscle in the process. That makes sense. Let's switch bulking to that freaking long-ass sentence I just said, and then we can all agree to disagree to agree to disagree to agree. You agree? Subscribe, click the bell button, get notified. Get a swoosh, plus the bell button. Swoosh happens, sometimes a swish, sometimes that happens. And it'll notify you. So you can watch the video right away, like the video, does this algorithm stuff, it makes more people watch it, makes more people end up buying my cookbook, which is how I make money. All this stuff is amazing. Okay, so watch one of these 2 videos. Please watch them. They're good things to watch. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. Follow me on Instagram. Make some comments. Let's debate over there. And until next time, I am out. So I'm going to analyze. Okay, so I'm going to analyze. Okay, so I'm going to analyze. What? Why can't I say this?